Okay then, so on the Pride of Ownership stand there's this fantastic Rover P5B with the Buick engine, 1970. Look at the colour, it's an amazing colour for a pretty amazing car with that 3.5 litre engine. Fantastic interior as well, absolutely gorgeous. We also have this Bond mini car, which is it's actually listed as a Model 9, but it's a Model G. The model numbers went A, B, C, and etc. And this is a Model G, which is one of the later of the cars, with the 247cc Villiers engine. If I can get underneath, you can't really see it, or can you? It just pivots on that wheel underneath there. I don't think you can really see it. This is a very rare Fiat 1300 128 Sport. I remember these. I actually have the brochure for this model, and they were rare pretty much even back in the day. And this one's absolutely perfect. It's gleaming, and it's a beautiful car.
Please take them to the press office in hall 5. Thank you.
We also have this Fiesta Super Sport, which was a special edition model. The interior is fantastic on this car as well. Some really interesting stuff here on this stand. It's quite a mix, and this car I've seen a few times. It's absolutely pristine condition, and it sits next to a Rover 215, only joking, 216 GSI, top spec car, because this also has leather. And so all of the interiors on the cars on this stand seem to be very interesting. That's a 1990 car. Mini needs no introduction really. That's a Unos. And the Ford Model TT, it's a Model T truck. So it's not just a Model T, it's a Model TT. And that's the oldest car here, 1925 Model T. 5 years to actually restore that car, so a lot of work has gone into it. Looking at the back of the Bond mini car again, they're so funky. These are really characterful cars, both inside and out. And we have a 1275 GT, and when these came out I was unsure really. I thought as a young child I didn't know whether I liked them or the original Mini, but actually they've really grown on me over the years. I think the GT, I think it's actually the best Mini that they did, with the Clubman front. Polo bread van as well, and a Mark I Escort, Mexico. So, some sort of American car there, and a Datsun. '66 camper, it looks like. Absolutely pristine condition, this one. And look at these number plates. Absolutely perfect. And there's a lot of glass on this, and the glass is absolutely spotless. Somebody spent a lot of time on the presentation of that vehicle. Then we have this fantastic Montego. And the fantastic SM. This is a 73 from the build between 1970 and 75. So this is right bang in the middle of the build of the SM. And it's a brave car to own because they're quite complicated. I really want to get and have a look underneath the bonnet of that later if I can. And it actually looks like a very nice car indeed. I love the black interior on that one. Mustang there. Now we have pretty clean metro. Look at this metro. You can't really tell, but it's
no, he always takes pictures of my wheel arches.
Tom's Metro, of course, one of the best metros in the UK, I expect, probably in the world. Getting back to the SM, I don't know whether you should vote for it or not. Citroën prefers Total. So I don't know whether you should vote for this or not. Or the Montego, so it's between these two really. So do come down and vote, ensure that you do vote because it's important. All of the time and effort that's gone into the presentation of these cars. Montgomery the Montego, 2-litre diesel turbo, of course, Countryman, 7-seater, Nightfire red, I think. And you can always tell a 7-seater Montego, you need to look for this bar that holds the seat belts for the rear facing seat, which somebody said is actually behind the axle, so that gave quite a bouncy experience to the passengers. And I'm sure we'll get a chance to look at that Montego a little bit later on as well. And this is a Toyota, believe it or not.